Okay, let's talk about finding the least common denominator of these rational functions. Part A, we're given two rational functions, 3 over 2x squared times y, and the other function is negative 7 over 5xy. Okay, now let's do the first one, part A. Part A. The LCD is the product of each of the factors using only the highest power of each factor available. So among the factors in part A of the denominator, the bottom, we have a 2, an x squared, a y, a 5, an x, and a y. So we have the 2 to the first power times 5 to the first power times x to the second power times y to the first power. You don't need to write y twice, even though it appears in the bottom of both of those fractions. You're only using the highest power of each of the bases. 2 to the first power is the highest power available on all the bottoms of part A. 5 to the first power is the highest power available for all the base 5s on the denominators of part A. X to the second power is the highest power available because you see the first fraction has an x to the second one has an x to the first in the denominator. We only use the highest power. And then the y's, the first fraction or rational function has a y to the first power in the denominator. The second one has y to the first power, so the highest power available is just y. Now multiply them all together. 2 times 5 is 10 times x squared times y, and that is our LCD for those two fractions. Now let's look at part B. Let's write it in its factored form in the denominator. We'll factor that as, let's see, 2x and then minus 3 times x plus 5, and the other one is 2x, let's see, minus 3 minus 1 in the second factor. Okay, so now to find out what the least common denominator is, well, we have a factor of 2x minus 3 to the first power appearing in both of the fractions. So we're definitely going to have 2x minus 3 in parentheses to the first power. That's the highest power available of all the denominators. Then we have an x plus 5 to the first power. The first power is the highest power available. Then we have an x minus 1 to the first power. I don't see any other factors that we have excluded. They're all there, represented by the highest power available. So the LCD is equal to parenthesis 2x minus 3 times parenthesis x plus 5 times parenthesis x minus 1.